What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just gonna do the real review of this watch right here. I got a few things I want to talk about, a few likes, a few dislikes, and we'll talk about whether if you should buy one or not. So first, let's just go ahead and talk about the things that I dislike. So the things that I dislike about this Watch 3 is the fact that this leather strap, pretty hard to get used to at first. I struggled with it. It was a struggle to get used to it, but I'm used to it now. So I mean, you just kind of got to work that in. The other thing that I definitely dislike about this thing, and I had to go in and disable some stuff. So the first thing is every single time I was not in distance with Bluetooth with my phone, this thing would go off. It'd vibrate. Be like, hey, we're not in connection with the phone, so now we got to go use the Wi-Fi, or not the Wi-Fi, but the network. I don't need that notification. I don't care. I don't care that that's happening. It's supposed to do that seamlessly. Why are you notifying me? I don't need the notification. That drove me up the wall. I disabled that on day one. Day one, I disabled that. Speaking of notifications, I don't need it to vibrate every time I start doing something. I do a lot of physical activity during the day, and so this damn thing goes off constantly. So I had to disable that. Drove me up the wall. Just come on now. Battery life, terrible. If you want the screen to stay on, you're gonna get a day max. But if you shut the screen off, you'll probably get 2. If you are in distance of your Bluetooth device, your phone or whatever, then this thing you'll probably get about 3. I got 3 days out of it, which was pretty impressive, and it finally ran out about, like it made it like 75-ish hours on one charge. That was pretty sweet. But the whole time I was literally beside my phone, the whole time. And so there you go. Let's talk about how long it takes for this thing to charge. So it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to charge this thing, to charge the watch from 0 to 100%. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's this big. Couldn't have gave it just a quick little, give me a fast charge. Just like, I don't want it to always fast charge, but to have the option would be awesome. I don't think there's much else I dislike about it. Price. It is too damn pricey. $538. Ridiculous. Alright. Like, come on, Samsung. Really? Alright, so let's go into some pros of this thing. One, I absolutely love the fact that I can just get a message and swoop, boom, I can just quickly read it, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't clear the notification on my phone. It's still there when I go back to my phone and get it. I love that. That's pretty sweet. It means if there's something important, I can just go to my phone and send a text message or whatever, make a call if I have to. That's awesome. Getting the phone call on it is cool, but I feel like that's a gimmick. Like I never answered the call. I just saw, oh, I'm getting a phone call. But I never once answered that phone call. I went, got my phone, and answered that call. Or if it rang for too long, I called that person back. I'm not going to answer the phone on that damn thing. It's just ridiculous. So, another thing that I find super awesome, it's really cool, it took me a second to figure out, kind of, get it right, was if I am watching something, some media, or listening to some music, or if there's media playing on my phone at all, then I can control the volume up, the volume down, play, pause, all on this watch right here. Pretty awesome. I liked that. I thought that was pretty sweet. The health stuff, the integration of Samsung health stuff and the watch and my phone, it is so seamless. Like, I really love that. I love the fact that I can customize. Almost dropped it. I love the fact that I can customize this thing pretty well. Get a different watch face. I could probably go get a different wrist strap, but I like the leather look. It looks good. Even though I wear it all the time, nonstop, I just wear the damn thing. I like it. And there's a few weird things, a few weird quirks that really, I don't necessarily believe that it is specifically the watch or specifically the phone. I firmly believe it's 100% the application that is there. For example, Spotify. I wound up deleting Spotify off of the watch. And the reason I did that is because when I was playing a song, and I could, tinker around with it right here, then when I went back to my phone to mess with it, to change the song or whatever, the screen was stuck on whatever song was playing previously. And I couldn't change it, and I couldn't close the app and open it back up to a refresh screen. And so I had to do a restart on the phone. And so after doing that about 4 or 5 times, I think on day 5, I finally just was like, nope, done. I do not believe that is a Samsung watch phone talking problem. Yeah, I think it's 100% to do with Spotify. And the reason why I say this is because when I am using my computer behind me with Spotify and controlling it with my phone, then sometimes, as a matter of fact, almost on a regular basis, not even sometimes, I can just basically do it, then the interaction between my phone and my computer on Spotify, it just is clunky. The screen will basically do the same thing on there. So it's a Spotify problem. It is not a Samsung problem. I'm sure there's other stuff that I've missed. I love the fact that, I love the back button. I love being able to just do this here and then just hit this button here. Boom. I love that. Takes me right back to the watch. Look at all that. That's how many steps I walked today. Ridiculous. 19,000 steps. Insane. The fitness stuff is cool. All the apps that it comes with that are basically already built in, that's pretty cool. I like that I can use Samsung Pay. Haven't used it once, but I like that I can do it. I think that's pretty cool. I like that I can find my phone with it. I've actually used that. Comes in handy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else off the top of my head, but I don't think that there is. Would I recommend somebody buy this? If you are a fan of Samsung and you like if you're kind of like in the, like with the Apple, you're in the ecosystem. You got an Apple phone, you got a Mac computer or laptop, you got a little tablet, or you got the watch. It's kind of the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just the Samsung Galaxy ecosystem. And I will say that it really does work basically flawless. And aside from the complaints that I had, I don't. If you want the ecosystem smoothness, I say go for it. It's pricey. I almost would say, why don't you go for the previous version and wait for this one to come down? That way, because that would make more sense. The thing has less RAM than the previous version, even though I don't know how much that really matters. It's whatever. But if you were a person who just wants a watch to look like a watch and to have a little bit of the health function things, don't buy this. Don't buy it. It's not worth your time. Literally not worth your time. not worth your money. It's just a fancy watch. That's it. My conclusion is, was it worth it for me? For me, yes. I love it. It integrates really well with my phone. I love my phone. I love the watch. I like being able to wear a watch. I didn't think I'd actually like wearing a watch after a while. It's something I haven't done in a long time, so I felt really good about that. So yeah. Well, anyways, guys, if you like this content, let me know down in the description, or let me know down in the comments. Like this thing if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Seriously, your guys' interaction with this video and with all the videos that I put up really mean a ton to me, and I absolutely need that to get more people to see this, to continue on making more videos for you guys. I love doing this. This is a lot of fun for me. So yeah, there's gonna be a video going up soon. It's gonna be when I was down at my brother's house, and we did a computer transfer type thing. That was a lot of fun to make. I haven't seen my brother in a long time. Human malware. The human malware is evil. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.